welcome to episode 69 of the Army Think Tank podcast. I am Jen.
Jess.
And how are we doing this week?
I'm okay.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this week is probably going to be a little bit more chill than our usual chaos, though the chaos still is here. We're just tired.
Yeah.
There's no real reason. We're just tired.
Well, I know what my reason is, but
I mean, yes. It's been this mostly the same reason. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me I've just been busy with like tournament stuff. It's been stressing me out a little bit. When it shouldn't. But it's okay.
It's true.
It's okay. We also just woke up, so it is what it is.
True.
But yeah, as I said, it's gonna be a more chill week because there isn't really much.
Not too much.
I mean, there's a lot that happened, but also not a lot at the same time. I feel like we've been saying this like most weeks.
Yeah, it's like it's the comeback season, right? Like there's like lots of things that are exciting and happening, but there's also like not a lot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because we're also like in the TXT comeback.
Yeah.
And then BTS comeback is coming in like less than a month.
Yes.
Believe this. I'm not ready.
I know. Well, next week we'll talk about like comeback goals and how to like get all that all sorted and all that kind of stuff. We'll do like a whole comeback schedule.
Absolutely. The Army comeback schedule, as we like to call it.
Comeback schedule. It's important.
Also, this time is going to be a bit more, not a bit more special. It's going to be a little different than the last time that we did it, because last time we were both in Canada. Now I am in the US.
Yes. So
and as much as I would like for my things to count towards the Canadian charts, because that's where my heart lies, sadly that's not how that works. I really wish it was.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go through it and talk about it and give you a full breakdown of what is going to be happening, what the goals are, how to stream properly, all that kind of stuff.
If you want to stream properly, just listen to one of Jess's playlists and then you're set.
Yeah,
really.
For Spotify. Spotify queen.
Yeah. It's like if you want a good playlist, you go to Jess.
I am the master.
Yeah. Okay, what is this? Go away. All right, that's done. The first things first, we got the last 4 proof of inspiration.
Yes, we did. So starting with Jungkook. He's so sweet. He would choose those songs though. Like that is completely such like a Jungkook thing. I love.
I'm so happy that Euphoria is gonna be on the album.
Oh, me too. I love that song so much. Like so much. It's just it makes me happy every single time I listen to it.
Absolutely.
And the way that he just talks about his love for ARMY and his love for his members, it's just the way that he talks about performing just makes my heart swell.
So inspiring too.
It really is.
Because like he's starting doing this so young.
Yeah.
And yet he's still so passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring.
It's so inspiring. Like, I'm not crying, you're crying.
We're all crying in the club.
Stop it! Yeah, his like whole thing, I can't. Also, like, him, I just love, like, these inspiration in general because it gives us such, like, a beautiful, in-depth look at all of them. And
just, like, with the photos that they chose.
Yeah, like, the way that we get to see the members through, like, Jungkook's eyes is so sweet. Although choosing lip photos, my guy.
It's JK. What did you expect?
I know. Yeah, I love it so so much. And then we
And
got
then yeah, in contrast, we get
June.
June.
Junie, oh, he's got such a way with words.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I can't even like I can't even match it because it's so unique but also so clear in
And
the way that
it's
he says
so
things.
wise.
Yeah, it's so so beyond wise. Um he always has like the perfect way to sum up his emotions and his feelings, and I'm so jealous of that. like like I could here's the thing, like in the moment of things I can like quantify it and then put it like into words and like write it down, but
Yeah.
like speaking out loud those thoughts I'm not the best at.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can write them down very well, but I can't
See,
articulate
I
them.
can't do either. Because my brain has too many things to say or like trying to express at once whenever that happens.
Yeah,
And so it's the way that I do like either tell things
yeah, yeah,
or like write things. It's what I'm trying to convey is clear,
yeah,
but my words isn't.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not. And so I'm very like this is very admirable, and I'm just like
It is.
I really wish I could do that like June can.
Well, and you know, just in talking about like especially intrapersona of, you know, this idea of like running full speed ahead after debut and not even like looking back at the person you were, but just continuing to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
um, is so admirable because you know, you never like take a beat to like stop and think about how far you've actually come in a journey, like whether it's like a work journey or like a personal journey. You never
Yeah.
stop sometimes to just like think about the person that I was, the person that I am, and who I've become as a whole, you know?
Yeah.
And I love this idea of him adding persona in there because it feels like Map of the Soul 7 was such like an iconic album as it has its own thing,
Yeah.
right? Like uh, uh, and to add a song that is sort of like saying like I don't necessarily know who I am, but I do at the same time. Like this is my
Mm-hmm.
persona. This is I've officially accepted myself type of thing. It's like it's so beautiful. Um, and then like Stay, of course, is like another great song choice because
Yeah, that's basically his like wing to Army, but like his play on words with that one. It's like
yeah,
how Army stayed with us through everything.
yeah, yeah.
This dude,
I can't. I love it. I love
this
it so much.
dude,
This guy
this
makes me
guy.
this guy makes me feel things I've never felt before.
Ah.
Junie!
Ah. And then you get Yoongi's,
Yoongi is so
our
cool. Like
genius
stop
producer,
it.
Min Yoongi. Like
Stop it. I Here's
people
the
wonder
thing.
why I love him so much. I
Yeah,
mean, this is a perfect representation, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. Like Yoongi is always expressing both sides of himself. Like we've seen it so many times because his solo music and his like BTS music is so different from one another.
Yeah.
And the way that he can just express himself in all forms and still be him
Yeah, just
amazes me.
like he can be Suga and then can be Auguste, but like at the same time he's still Yoongi.
Exactly. And they're all
And
him.
yeah.
They all like make up a part of him, which is why I
And
think
he just like, I'm here.
yeah, which is why I think like choosing like Seesaw as his like solo song is such a perfect amalgamation of all of those things because it fits so well.
I'm still not over the fact that he chose Seesaw.
I love it so
From
much.
for like from all of his like solo like BTS songs,
Yeah.
he chose Seesaw.
But I also love the fact that he chose Cypher
Cypher
Part 3
3.
because it's like this contrast, right? You get like this
Yeah.
beautifully written, calm, song comparative to this like powerful like anthem
Yeah.
next to each other, but it at the same time it still works, and I think that's like a perfect summary of his personality.
Yeah, it is
But
very Yugi. He's like,
yeah,
this is like a range of what I can do, and he
yeah,
said it in like his videos. Like, this is a range of what I can do, and I can do
yeah,
pretty much like anything in between,
exactly,
and
yeah,
it would still be me.
yeah, yeah,
I also really love that most of his, like, I mean, all of the photos that he chose for his video were like either their mics or like their
yeah,
like performance related and like music
yes,
related, and it's like this is also
yeah,
like extremely Yoongi,
oh
and
totally,
that's his way of showing, I mean, in my opinion, that's his way of showing how much love he has for the members and
totally
army without necessarily just like
saying it,
explicitly, yeah,
yeah,
explicitly saying it. He's like, I can do those types of music, this is the I can do in between two, and
yeah,
these like visual representation is like what I care about.
yeah, 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 totally, and I think it fits so well together.
He isn't that a
um
few words when you think about it.
It's true. Like the way that he says things is short and concise, but it still holds a ton of meaning. Like, of
Mhm.
course, we know like June can go on forever
Yeah.
talking about something and still, you know, have a very like thorough
Mm,
sort of thought process.
yeah.
Whereas like Yoongi, I think anyway, is the
It,
complete opposite of
yeah,
that,
it's the perfect opposite of June in that sense.
where it's like he says the same words, but it's like concise and precise and very like,
To the point.
to the point, which I love about him. I think that that's like again like such a different way to express yourself, but still
Hmm.
being able to do that is very difficult and admirable
Yeah.
too.
And then you get sweet, sweet Kobe.
J Hope,
I'm so happy he chose ego.
me too, because I again it's this duality of like
Yeah,
her and ego.
this is literally just like, it's very comparable to Junie's choices in a way.
Definitely, yeah,
Especially
yeah,
for like Persona and Ego.
yeah, yeah,
I have a feeling, I mean, from my understanding, that both of them were basically saying similar things
yeah.
about these songs.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where like for ego especially, you're like you're wearing a mask sometimes and you
Hmm.
can't fully like express yourself. But this is like the best way that he can express himself is through
Yeah.
music. And I think like for our three like main writers for BTS to have their songs be a reflection of this is who I am when you don't see me, and then this is who I am when I'm writing as a whole.
Hmm.
It's just such a beautiful like I don't know. It's just such like a
It gives me the good feels,
it
you know?
does. It does. I love that Hobie, saying like sometimes I have to hide myself and sometimes I don't want to hide myself, but even the parts that I hide and the parts that I don't, all of them are still me.
Hmm.
All of them are still, together and me, and being able to accept my identity and accept myself and just, who I am just as I am, my ego. Like that to me is just so like profound and beautiful, of like it doesn't matter like if you see something, if you don't see something, all of those parts are still a part of me, and I put that into my music, and us as
Yeah.
army, like we feel that wholly. And I think like for all of the members, like seeing the journey of BTS as a whole and as them individually is really why I love CD number 2, because it
Yeah.
shows how much they've grown and how much they're individual but also together at the same time. And I think like choosing the songs that they chose makes complete sense as to where they are right now in their like musical journey, but not just like musical journey, but also like their self journey.
I'm gonna bring J Hope here.
Jiho. And I loved seeing like a behind the scenes, and this was such like a unique way to show their choice, you know,
Yeah,
like to
it was like
have,
really like toned down and very,
yeah,
it felt really personal.
it did like we got a like an insider look into things, and then having like it not be like a video, like it's in a video format, but it's really about like the photos and this sort of
Yeah,
um
it's
like
like a just juxtaposition
deconstructed
of like the
pop art
photos and their
style.
voices and
Yeah.
yeah.
I honestly I really love that, because having the like disposable cameras sort of vibe to it, and
Yeah.
seeing how they view the world through their own personal lenses, I think is the perfect way to showcase the second CD. It's like absolutely, it's brilliant. I love
Moral of
it.
the story, I love them.
But it also makes me
Sorry.
moral of the story is I love them. It's true. But I also, it makes me think about like what Run BTS, which is the song that's on that CD, is going to be like, because an amalgamation of all of these songs together.
I wasn't ready for you to say that, Jess. I'm just saying.
I
I
know I've
wasn't
been
ready.
I've been thinking about this a lot.
And I've been
This
crying in the
week.
corners.
Yeah, like I wonder what Run BTS is gonna be like, because it's like an amalgamation of showing us themselves, and I want to know, like, I just want to know what it's gonna all entail, like what it's gonna sound like, especially being included on a CD that's very like personal.
Personal. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like yeah, like CD3 I feel like is like the most personal, because it's a bunch of like demos and stuff that they haven't
Mm-hmm.
released yet. But like 2 is very personal because it was specifically chosen for
By
that
them.
CD by
Yeah.
the members. Like the first one is very much like this is BTS sort of vibe,
Yeah,
like
this is our progression as a group kind of
exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 2 is very much like this personal, we chose these songs for a reason to add them onto the CD. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I feel like Run BTS will be that amalgamation of like,
Yeah.
here we are as individuals, but also here we are as BTS.
Yeah. The way that I've been thinking about it is like CD1, yeah, progression of BTS, and then CD2 is kind of like the progression of like each individual members,
Yeah.
but together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then CD3 is like, thank you, Army. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like it's like we, me, us sort of
Yeah,
situation.
definitely.
It feels like that, and I'm just so looking forward to hearing all of these things come together.
Yeah, it's in like 2.5 weeks.
Ah!
I just checked the calendar. That
I
also means that your birthday's in 2 weeks. I'm just saying.
I know. I was gonna say something else with the photos that they chose for each of their videos. There's something in there. I think they filmed one of the music videos out there. I feel like they filmed Yet to Come, because there was like it. There was some behind the scenes of like a desert and some microphones and a set that we've never seen before. I feel like they're lying. I feel like they filmed something.
Can't really be lying if they didn't really say anything about it.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true. That's true.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. But I have a strong feeling that they definitely filmed
I mean,
at least part.
it wouldn't be wrong. Remember the manifesto for On?
That's true. That is very true.
That is entirely very possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just like permission to dance.
Oh yeah, true.
So
it's giving me some vibes, because like based on just like what pieces we've gotten from the photos, like there's like a white sort of tent, and then some like microphone stands. They're like standing back. I don't know. It feels like Yet to Come will be a ballad that I'm not prepared for.
when are we ever prepared
Emotionally.
for actual like new music though?
I know, but like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like,
Don't worry.
Yet to come. Like, here's the thing. Like, Life Goes On, I feel like we were like a little bit prepared for because B as like an entire album
Yeah, and like the
was
pandemic
was
and
the pandemic.
everything.
It kind
Yeah.
of like it felt like that in a way that we were like, okay, like I understand what's going to be coming.
Mm.
Boy with Love is kind of similar where it was like, okay, I'm like ready for it. On felt like it was gonna be not like a sad song.
Yeah, but like if Yet to Come is a sad song.
I don't want to say sad because I don't.
Well,
Sentimental.
That's what I
more,
mean.
Yeah.
What's When BTS gonna be?
I don't know. That's why it's confusing to me. But here's the thing. I feel
But then
like
you have like For Youth. Like,
know.
what's that gonna be?
I know. But I feel like Yet to Come is like with all of those songs on CD1 being title tracks or like openers to albums, I feel like
Yeah.
that is our opener into
Our emotions.
well, our emotions.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. But I feel like Yet to Come is like an opener into the rest of this anthology as like a whole. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. The best is yet to come. We haven't seen it all yet.
Help.
I can't. I don't
help. But still, speaking of BTS, happy 1 year anniversary to Butter.
Oh, happy 1 year, Butter!
I can't believe it's already been a year.
Neither can I. Like, it feels crazy to think.
It feels like it's been out forever.
I know.
It's only been a year.
I just think of the amount of effort and time and dedication that we put into making Butter what it is incredible. Like, absolutely show-stoppingly incredible.
I thought you were gonna put a Lady Gaga here. I really thought.
A little Gaga meme?
Yeah. I'm always ready,
Always ready with the memes. But I think, it's like, it's an iconic song with a legendary group behind it. And of course, one big army. It's just...
What do you mean?
It's so good in so many different ways. And I felt like after, pandemic, we needed a song
to lift ourselves up.
And I feel like Butter was the perfect amalgamation of that.
Yeah.
And, like, our fandom was ridiculous with that song. Like, we waited an hour countdown to watch Butter melt for 10 minutes.
I don't want to talk about the butter melting, okay? We've already talked about this.
We got these, like, short videos that we still have no idea what they meant or, like, how they were related to Butter whatsoever.
They weren't.
In any way. Like, I don't understand.
I believe we have a reaction of us, like, seeing the butter melt, don't we? Somewhere.
I don't know if we do, actually. I was at work at the time.
I may have filmed myself before going to work because I remember they released it on a Tuesday, and Tuesdays was when I was working evening shifts. So yeah, I wasted like half of my morning watching butter melt.
To just be like, here's the release day. Oh man, it was so good. Yeah, Butter just, and the fact that we kept that on the like Hot 100 for 5 weeks in a row.
Yeah, basically forever.
And it's still on there. Like, it's still going.
It's still up there, yeah.
It's still trending, it's still going, and I think that just showcases the amount of love that we had for that song and the amount of love.
Let it roll,
Yeah, and like the remixes were so cool. Like, we got Megan Thee Stallion. Like,
almost didn't have that, but we
didn't, but we did. I just like Butter has just been
life-changing in its own way.
Yeah. you know, like their Grammy performance,
Oh my
just like so many good performances. Like the bridge performance to me is like on the top of my list. It's so good. They
the
are
break, the dance break, chef's kiss.
the iconic dance break. All of the music videos that went along with that, like the original one, the chaos one, um
The
the green
remixes.
the green screen one. Come on. Like I can't. The karaoke version. Can't. Hotter and Sweeter, both of those are amazing. The Sweeter one is hilarious. I will never get over that one until the day I die. The Hotter one, I don't want to talk about because
I
like
don't want to talk
goddamn,
about the hotter one.
it's too hot for its own good. I just there's so
I
many
guess
good
it wears its name well.
there's just so many good things with Butter. And then like we got it during like the Permission to Dance, like with the iconic transition from Dynamite to Butter. Like, come on. It's just so good. Like, how can you not be smooth like butter? Explain to me.
Explain.
Explain. Like, it's just it's top tier from like start to finish.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're like,
I feel like
who doesn't like butter?
it's true. And I feel like with Butter, like as Army as a whole, I feel like we really came into like a new era of like we about to go crazy and you're not gonna realize how much power we have until Butter was released. You know what I mean?
Do
Like
you remember when they announced the name of the song? And then we went to Twitter and we're like, can you imagine that we're gonna get a new wave of armies and they're gonna be called the Butter Armies?
I remember. I remember. The memes were like top tier. Like we could not get over the fact that this song was called Butter.
Well, that, and also when the MV came out and then Hobie just eating butter at the end, like how much was that mean? Like
so much. So much. We also got like so many good like behind the scenes photos. My favorite is the Junie one that he released with Yoongi yawning in the background.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Oh
it's
man.
So good. Like
it's
why?
So good. It's so good. So many memes, so much like I don't know, I feel like we definitely like we just like had such a good time with Butter. And it felt like
a lot of good memories.
Tons of good memories. I feel like, you know, like 2021 was still garbage in a lot of different ways because a lot of us were still like in this weird limbo of like not really sure about what's going to happen with like the pandemic or are we going into another lockdown or like
I was wondering if I was going to get married for most of the year. So
and to have a song that was just like put out for fun and we just like took it and ran with it and
I asked for permission to dance to be played at my wedding, so
true
essence of 2021.
Yeah. And the fact that like I swear Army was just like we just were dying for new music and we just like made Butter like
we were starved. I mean, we are now as well.
But I feel like we had gotten B and we were just like give us more. We need it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Butter was crazy. I was like the other day I was like looking at all of the things, like all the lists of things that we did with Butter and crying a little bit internally and externally. Because we have to do all of that yet to come. So
I have this sticker right here. And you get a couple dynamites and then it's Butter.
It's just Butter. And also like I remember like one of the V-Lives that they did of just like haters gonna hate, like we've been on the Hot 100 for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Like what you say does not matter. And I love that for them.
You're just like, get out of here.
Yeah, I love that for them. And I love how like everybody was talking about it and I was like, yes, now do you understand the power? Do you get it? No? Okay.
Sucks for you.
Sucks for you. Sorry, not sorry about it.
But yeah, happy 1 year anniversary to Butter.
Happy 1 year, Butter. And to many, many more with all
Yes.
your siblings.
Yeah.
It's also the 2 year anniversary of the iconic drop of Deshita.
I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it, Jess.
It's so good.
I am wearing my Lil Meow Meow shirt.
I remember that, and it was insanity because first of all, there was no teasing, there was no taunting.
The only thing we got was that countdown, and we thought that it was gonna go to like D1 and then drop. No.
No. It was just like, here you go. Okay, sir. Thank you. I think that music video is literally iconic. Nothing can really compare to that at all.
And I mean, because of that, we got Tichita.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I can't wait for my Suizu Blu-ray.
On a random note, in the tournament, my house has to put the letter D in front of our names for the tournament. And so everybody is, well, almost every time someone is battling to be D2. I'm just like, understandable.
Understandable. I have a nice
Go
day.
on.
Go on. Go off. Go off. I see you. Oh, that's really
It's like, yep. Yeah. You're D2 today. Let's go.
Let's go.
But otherwise, I say finally, we got a behind the scene Bangtan bomb for the Seoul PTD concert.
We did. Oh my god. I love it so much. First of all, I'm just gonna mention that there was a lot of naked Bangtan in there, and I was not prepared or ready to see that as a whole. So
I'm still not prepared.
Prepared.
We literally like scream over foreheads.
I know, a shoulder is too much. I don't know. Like, what? I'm sorry, it was like Cookie and like Mong like on a vacation. Like, what's going on here? Hybe, hello.
Where were the stickers?
Like, was BT21 on a vacation? What's going on here?
Where was the like in the soup shirt for artist protection at?
Where's army protection? Where is it? Because I need it.
That t-shirt on in the soup too. For artist protection.
It's not just artists, it's also army, because I'm pretty sure all of us would have self-combusted everywhere.
We still did. And there was this there was like a CGI shirt on them.
I know. I really loved the behind the scenes. Even though like Seoul
I missed it. I missed the concert behind the scenes.
Me too. I love seeing them like at work.
In their element.
Like even though Seoul was like a really difficult concert because of the fact that like K Armies couldn't, our poor K Diamonds couldn't like
cheer, scream, or fan chants, or
do anything that they would normally
or even just like stand up.
Yeah. It's really sad, but also
shout out to our K Diamonds because you guys have a lot of self-control.
I do not have that much self-control. Like we were in the movie theater screaming. It was like, in the evening just like having a time. Yeah. But I really loved seeing the behind the scenes, seeing them in their element, and just seeing how happy they are to perform and like be with army is just it's always just so amazingly beautiful to see all those things come together. And I cannot wait for K Diamonds to have their moment.
Yes,
their redemption.
Please.
Festa 2022,
hopefully. I mean, Japan started to reopen, so maybe
True.
Korea.
Maybe. I mean, they've hosted some sporting events, so I feel like, a concert isn't too far
Too far,
behind.
yeah.
So I'm praying for you, our K Diamonds. I'm praying for you. So you get
Also, yeah, see the boys
see the boys, cheer
to
them
the
on.
full capacity.
Exactly.
On a random note, TXT tour tickets went on sale.
They did. So I saw
That
a
was that was
lot of not good things from that. So when I was taking a look at the venues as a whole, to me,
they were the same size at their 2019 showcase.
I know.
Like they could easily sell out
A stadium.
not necessarily like a full on stadium, but like an arena or like
Yeah.
a 15,000 venue.
Yeah, I was kind
Easily.
of disappointed in the venue choices and sizes. Like I feel like okay, so from a business perspective, let me just do this. So from like a business perspective, it makes sense to want to cash in on as much revenue as possible.
Yeah.
When you're touring. Like obviously there are just some acts that will make more money than others. So it makes sense to try to cash in as much as possible. However, I feel like with TXT, they're on this level now that they could definitely sell out, like you said, like a 15,000 capacity stadium, like no problem.
Well, not just that, like there are people just like BTS that will fly out to go and see them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like I'm not saying the majority of TXT, like the majority of MOAs or international fans, but like a
lot
big chunk of them are international MOAs.
Yeah.
So this does not make sense to me.
No. And I was also fairly disappointed with the fact that like there was no Canadian dates added to that. Like Toronto wasn't included. Which really sucked because I saw like 17, for example, had Vancouver and Toronto. And I was like, why doesn't TXT have Toronto on that list? Because I would have totally gone to the Toronto.
But they added another LA date.
They did, which was good. I
saw but that's gonna be gone in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, and I saw the other awful part of this, which was obviously Ticketmaster. They are the worst. We all know this. I think it was probably made worse for TXT in particular because of the amount of tickets that they had. So the thought process of like holding tickets like from the fan event to like sell on each day again is kind of a stupid thing. You should just like sell all of them for
the verified people that got that managed to get the pre-sale codes. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
I got you. I knew what you meant.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just
because like I have some friends that managed to get those codes, but like one of them was only able to get one ticket when she wanted to get two. Because they were selling out either so fast or because they were like withholding tickets for like the resellers. And I'm like, Ticketmaster, why are you doing that?
They're awful. It honestly reminded me a lot of PTD LA ticketing. And
remember what happened to my account? We had to be bowed on it because for an hour they were saying that I wasn't a verified person. And I was like, yes, I am. I had my Mod 7 shit right here.
Yeah. So you know what's funny about this is like even though fandoms like as a whole we don't agree on a lot of things, we can all agree that Ticketmaster sucks.
The worst.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that every single fandom is like, yeah, we can agree on this one thing. Which I find hella ironic that an app that sells us tickets is the one thing that brings us all together in hatred. Which is
in hatred, yeah.
In hatred, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's irony, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
All right. Shall we head to our artist shout out?
Yes.
All right.
Let me.
Okay.
Find
So my artist this week, I miss Seven, so I'm shouting out Seven. I miss you, Seven. We need to have you back
Yes. we do.
soon.
Soon.
Soon. But if you guys have been living under a rock, our friend, or our very good friend Seven makes light boxes. He also makes Funko Pops. He makes a bunch of different stuff, and he's so talented.
Yes. Heckin' talented.
Heck.
Heckin'. It's ridiculous
Yeah.
how talented. My artist this week is an artist named Peppa _Tay. And their designs are just so cute.
Oh my god!
I love it so much. Like this Tay one just like kills me. I love it.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
That one. Oh my god.
I can't.
It's so cute.
I'm such a fan. It just like brings me joy every single
Oh my
time.
god, the Hope Cook little like kiss. Oh my god.
With Bum. Like stop it. I love it. I love it so
This is
much.
too cute for words.
Yeah. And they do sell like charms and that kind of stuff. Their shop currently is on a hiatus, but should be back. They didn't mention like what time their hiatus will be over, but I'm sure that they'll be back.
Please get some rest.
soon. Yes, get some rest.
We love your themes.
We love it.
Sorry, I have heartburn.
I just want it.
All right, let's head into meme time, shall we?
Yes. The memes.
Okay.
Um.
I will not troll you this week.
Yeah, please don't.
But I will start with another photo of Percy.
Cute.
That's from this morning.
It's so cute.
Oh, I have this.
Okay, first of all, so like, not only that's like a double meme, to be honest, because like
that's a double whammy.
So show me, I'll show you is like really, it's a really nice magic shop meme, but like you put Jungkook showing his abs on there, and it just
Yeah. It works.
I don't know if it works. It's doing something.
Well, more Jungkook, I guess.
That I'm the only snack in the house. Oh my god. Oh, I'm tired. In honor of butter, I'm gonna bring this back. If it'll load.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm excited. Please, Discord.
Please. Please. It's the best.
Please.
It's the best meme. Come on. Ugh. I'll upload it again. Hang on. It's the best meme. Okay, dude, show something else while I'm trying to get this.
I have this.
Oh god. Heavy breathing.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I sent this to Lenny this week.
Oh, that's so cruel.
But also, ouch for all of us, you know?
Ouchies.
But also this one.
Yeah, where are they?
On vacation, I guess.
BT21, why?
I have some non-BTS memes too. Like this. For those who've seen Bridgerton.
Oh my god.
I have this one. Bilingual.
Okay, there.
Oh.
It's my favorite.
I poor Yoongi.
He really did him dirty with this one.
I really
Like,
poor guy.
I love it. I love it so much. Like, boy, like, we know. But, like, what's the other difference? Like, this is honestly, like, a perfect summary of Yoongi, just, like...
He's always talking about AIDS.
But also just, like, saying how it is, you know?
That's true. That is very true.
It's a perfect example of that. Also, okay, so on Instagram, Jin had released some photos. Why did he do this second one? Like, poor Hobie. You will never see Jin simping, but like, Hobie, I'm so sorry, my guy. Like,
honestly, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse, but like the first photo is so nice, and then you scroll over.
Yeah. At least he didn't make it the first photo.
True. Although everybody else commenting on Jin's post being like, Jin, you tagged somebody! Congratulations! Like, help! He's never gonna post again. This is like... You trolled him so much. Oh my god. I guess this is what I have to look forward to. Turning 30 is everybody's gonna treat you like a boomer.
Why are you saying that?
Painful.
Why are you saying that?
It's a fact, though. I'm only here to deliver facts.
Sure. Sure.
Sure. Oh my god.
I have one more.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't have...
It's not really a meme, but
okay.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Cool. No doubt.
Song of the week, like no.
Let's go.
So my BTS song this week is Butter because happy 1 year, Butter.
Happy 1 year, Butter.
And my non-BTS song is 100 Ways by Jackson Wang.
Oh, that song is so good. Like,
it's so good.
For his like first solo like title track, 100 Ways is so good. His voice in that is just...
I also sent it to my friend that I've been sending like songs of the day to, and she loves it.
Yeah.
She showed it to her fiance and was like, his English is so good. Is he American? I was like,
stop it.
No.
That's enough.
He's just really good.
He's just that good. Yeah, that like I had listened to Jackson from GOT7, so I had like already heard his like, because his rap is so good. Like it's got so much like power and cadence behind it. But this was like the first time, maybe
his
not
vocals
the first
are
time,
like,
but yeah, his vocals are on Showcase in this song, and I just, it's so good.
In
also,
most of his solo music, like his vocals are on point.
They're just, and he keeps getting better. Like every single release that he does.
I mean, Blow, excuse me.
So good. It's so good. I just feel like his tone is so unique, and that song in particular, like the beat is so simple, but it's so good and effective. And with his voice,
his articulation is really good. And I mean, being a rapper, you kind of don't have a choice.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
It showcased itself in his vocals as well, and it's really cool.
It's so cool, and the music video for that is also just like, it's so top tier.
Yeah, with like the elements from his heritage and everything. I was just like,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What about you?
Well, yeah, Jackson Wang, my non-BTS song is a GOT7 song because they're also having a comeback, which is there's a lot of things happening. And as you guys
Nice.
know, GOT7 was like my second group right after BTS. There's like there's a bunch of different reasons why that's the case, but I think the main one is that like Jackson and RM are such close friends, and so it was an easy transition. Yeah, so my GOT7 song is You Calling My Name. That song is just so good. Like if you're gonna listen to a GOT7 song, listen to that one.
All right, I'll start with that one then.
Start with that one because that's their latest album before they like split from JYP and
Okay.
went on their solo adventures, and now they're coming back as GOT7, which honestly I did not think that this would be happening this
Are
soon.
are they? Do you know under what company?
No, I don't. But it's not
Or are
JYP.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Like honestly, thank the Lord that they're not with JYP anymore. I'm not gonna go any further of why I think that.
No.
I
I think we've already talked about it.
I think we've talked about it before, but I really dislike them. And my BTS song this week is Coffee. It's been like kind of rainy and cloudy, and Coffee always brings me that like beautifully like coffee shop rainy day vibe that I just absolutely love. And it's kind of a theme for some of the playlists that I make, like the Raining on Butter playlist I have. That song is on there, and it just like encapsulates that like perfect vibe that I absolutely love. So that's why it's my song this week. And I just love that song. Like it's definitely one of my favorite songs of all time.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. So this brings us to the end of this week's episode.
It does.
So as usual, we have a new episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST.
Yes.
You can also listen to us on the go, basically on any app where you can listen to podcasts on the go. You can also find us on our social medias at Army Think Tank or at Army Think Tank Podcast.
Yes.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell.
Oh, you were doing so well.
I was doing so good.
You were like on a roll.
Keep that in. And ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note,
have a good week, everybody.
And we'll see you guys the next Thursday.